Good morning to everyone, student. Here, after pre-midterm exam, we are going to see chapter number 7. As after pre-midterm exam is over, we are going to see the chapter number 7 again. Before pre-midterm exam, chapter number 7 and 8 is already over, isn't it? But as the midterm syllabus is chapter number 1 to 7, we are going to revise chapter number 7 again. Clear? Now, so chapter number 7, first we are going to see about the properties. So, before starting the exercise, directly we are going to see about its property. So, first, what is the properties of a congruence? So, as you know that in the videos, in the previous video before pre-midterm exam, I had already explained you about how the two lines is congruence. The word congruence means हूबहू as it is दिखना. As an example, the pencil. As an example, your maths books of yours and your friend. As an example, twins, brother or sister. Okay. As an example, two teddy bears of the same color, same length. Isn't it? So in the same way, we are going to see the congruence of a line. That means how the two lines are congruent. The two lines are congruent when their length is same. Okay, their length is same. As a line we are having a first line as AB and second line as CD we are having. We can see that the line AB measurement is 5 centimeter as well as the line CD measurement is also 5 centimeter. So we can say that AB is congruent to the line segment CD. This is the notation of a line segment. Okay, and this notation is a congruence notation. It is known as congruence notation. As we are having the triangle notation in this, angle notation as this, perpendicular notation as this, in the same way we are having the notation, okay, notation for the congruence. This is the notation. Clear? So when the two lines are said to be congruous when they are having the same length. Clear? In the same way the two angles are congruent. These are the basic things which are going to which you have to study in the chapter number 7. So when the two lines are congruent, when the two angles are congruent, two angles आपस में congruence कब होते हैं? When they are congruent to each other. They are congruent to each other when their angles are same. Okay, if this is 36 degree, this is also 36 degree, we can say that angle ABC is congruent, this is the notation, to angle PQS. Clear? As both the angle is 36. If one of the angle is 36, another angle is 37, we can say that angle ABC is not congruent to angle PQR. उसका जो एंगल है वो सेम रहेगा तभी आपस में वो कॉन्ग्रुएंस कहलाएगा. Clear? The same measurement should be there, then only it is said to be as a congruence. So this is a congruence of angles, which is a basic thing. Now we are going to see about the congruence of a triangle, which is the important thing, which is the most important definition. I had already given this definition in the previous video as well as in your notes also. Notes of this chapter is also given to you, isn't it? So we can see that when the two triangles are congruent, when their all the three angles, or we can say that all the three sides are similar to the second triangle, means congruence triangle तब होगा जब फर्स्ट ट्रायंगल का तीनों साइड दूसरे ट्रायंगल की तीनों साइड्स की लेंथ के इक्वल होगा. या हम ये बोल सकते हैं फर्स्ट ट्रायंगल के तीनों एंगल्स का जो मेजरमेंट होगा वो सेकंड ट्रायंगल के तीनों एंगल्स के मेजरमेंट का सेम होगा, तब आपस में दोनों ट्रायंगल्स कॉन्ग्रुएंस हैं. दिस इज द डेफिनेशन ऑफ congruence of a triangle. Clear? Now moving towards the main important definitions of this chapter is, what is that? The criteria, isn't it? The most important thing which we are going to see is about a criteria. So criteria for congruence of a triangle. Okay, just listen. Okay, what I am going to say you. So as the definition is already given to you, take out the definition, look the definition. If under a corresponding, what are the four criteria we are having? First one is the criteria is SSS congruence criteria. Second one is side angle side congruence criteria. Third one is angle side angle congruence criteria, and the fourth one is right hypotenuse side congruence criteria. So in short it is said as SSS congruence criteria, SAS congruence criteria, ASA congruence criteria, RHS congruence criteria. Now SSS congruence criteria, in this 3 sides should be there. The 3 sides of a first triangle, the 3 sides, the measurement of the 3 sides of the first triangle should be same to the corresponding second triangle. Okay, एक ट्रायंगल का तीनों साइड जो है दूसरे ट्रायंगल की तीनों साइड के लेंथ के बराबर होगा, तभी ये क्राइटेरिया फॉलो होता है. ओके, मूविंग टूवर्ड्स द सेकेंड क्राइटेरिया. व्हाट इज द सेकेंड क्राइटेरिया वी आर हैविंग? Side angle side criteria we are having. In this we are going to have 2 sides and 1 angle. Okay, as the 2 sides and 1 angle of the first triangle should be same as the corresponding 2 sides and 1 angle of the second triangle. So that is known as side angle side congruence criteria. Moving towards the third one, that is angle side angle. So here what we are going to see in this congruence criteria, we are going to see 2 angles, okay, and 1 side. So here in this ASA criteria, 2 angles of the first triangle, 2 angles including the side of the first triangle should be same as the corresponding 2 angles and side of the second triangle. So that is the angle side angle congruence criteria. Moving towards the fourth, that is RHS. In the RHS property, what we are going to do? In the RHS property, right hand side congruence criteria. In this last property is only applicable for the right angle triangle as a 90 degree. Always remember that. Above 3 criteria is going to be that means I can say that first, second, third criteria is applicable for all the triangles. Okay, but the last 4 criteria, RHS criteria, right hypotenuse side congruence criteria, it is only applicable for the right angle triangle. Okay, this RHS property does not applicable for scalene triangle or equilateral triangle or isosceles triangle. It is only applicable for the right angle triangle. Always remember that. As right, that means 90 degree we have to consider, H that means hypotenuse we have to consider, and side, in the side we can consider either the base or the perpendicular of that perpendicular line or measurement of that particular right angle triangle. Okay, so this 4 criteria as a definition, as an important property we are going to study over here. Then we are going to move towards the exercise question. Clear everyone? So listen one by one what the criteria says as a definition. Okay, definitions I had already given you while teaching these lessons on the board, isn't it? So videos you can see where I had shown you live. So first criteria is side congruence criteria. As I told you here, how many sides are there? 3 sides are there. So if the triangle we are having as ABC, okay, and the triangle PQR, okay, then what is side congruence criteria? Listen, if under a given correspondence the 3 sides of one triangle are equal to the 3 corresponding sides of another triangle means that second triangle, then the triangles are congruent. Now here the definition, it says that when the 3 sides of one triangles are equal to the 3 sides of the corresponding second or another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. मतलब ये कि फर्स्ट ट्रायंगल का तीनों साइड जो है वो सेकेंड ट्रायंगल के तीनों साइड्स के मेजरमेंट के बराबर होगा, तब जाकर के ट्रायंगल ABC जो है वो ट्रायंगल PQR का करस्पॉन्डिंग congruence होगा. Okay, like suppose we are having AB as 3 cm, AC as 3.5 cm, BC as 4 cm. So here as we know that BC will be equals to QR because it's as a baseline as well as its measurement is 4 cm. So here it is 4 cm, this one is 3.5 cm, this one is a 3 cm. You can see that the side AB, BC and AC is same as the side of the triangle PQR. The sides are PQ, the sides are QR and the side is PR. मतलब AB का measurement is equals to AB measurement is equals to QR as 3 centimeter. Then BC measurement is equals to AB measurement is equals to PQ, not PR, it is PQ, that is 3 centimeter. Then BC measurement is equals to QR, that is 4 centimeter, and AC measurement is equals to PR, that is 3.5 centimeter. So we can see that दोनों triangle का जो sides का measurement है वो आपस में same है. Hence we can conclude that the triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR by side congruence criteria. Okay, understood what is congruence, what is side congruence criteria. So dear students, एक triangle का तीनों sides किसी दूसरे triangle के तीनों sides के length के मेजरमेंट के इक्वल होगा, एग्जैक्टली इक्वल होगा, तब जाकर के हम बोलेंगे कि वो जो दो ट्रायंगल्स है आपस में कॉन्ग्रुएंट है. ओके, नाउ मूविंग टुवर्ड्स द सेकेंड डेफिनेशन, दैट इज साइड एंगल साइड. ओके, नेक्स्ट डेफिनेशन इज साइड एंगल साइड कॉन्ग्रुएंस क्राइटेरिया. सो लिसन व्हाट इज द डेफिनेशन. If under a correspondence, two sides and the angle included between them, two sides dear student and the angle between them. Suppose I am having a triangle, this is the triangle ABC. Okay, we are going to study about side angle side congruence criteria. This is the criteria we are going to study over here, isn't it? So side angle side, this is the congruence criteria we are going to study. So for that, let us consider a triangle, okay, ABC, and the second triangle we are going to consider as PQR. Now here it is said that listen the definition, what the definition said. Two sides and angle included between them, मतलब दो sides का ये triangle है, triangle का 3 साइड होता है, तो कोई भी दो साइड के बीच में जो एंगल बनेगा, चाहे AB और BC के बीच का एंगल हो, चाहे BC या AC का एंगल हो, या AB और AC के बीच का एंगल हो, मतलब दो साइड्स के बीच में जो एंगल बनेगा वो एंगल जो है सेकेंड वाले ट्रायंगल के दो साइड्स के बीच में जो एंगल बनेगा वो इक्वल होगा, तब जाकर के वो साइड एंगल साइड कॉन्ग्रुएंस क्राइटेरिया को फॉलो करेगा. दैट मीन्स the two sides, let us consider the two sides A, B and the second side is BC. अब इन दोनों के साइड्स के हेल्प से एक एंगल बन रहा है, दोनों के बीच का एंगल, इंक्लूडेड एंगल बिटवीन देम. रिमेंबर द सेंटेंस, इंक्लूडेड एंगल बिटवीन देम, दैट मीन्स दो साइड्स के हेल्प से जो एंगल बनेगा, द वर्टेक्स, द कॉमन आर्म, not common arm, the common vertex should be there. That common vertex will act as an angle and that angle is included by that particular. So here again the same as two sides and the angle between them will be same, then only the triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. Have you understood? Now you will say me, teacher, if we are going to include the another side, suppose ABC and the triangle PQR. So if we are going to consider the side AC and BC, this angle C will be included. For this PQ, PR and RQ will be included, then angle R will be the angle. That means AC is equals to PR, okay, then angle C is equals to angle R, as two sides and one angle will be there. So this is the one angle and the angle between these two. Here you can, by seeing the notation, by shortcuts of this name side angle side, the angle is between, मतलब दो sides के बीच में जो angle होगा वो, okay, not the third. So here angle C is equals to angle R, then angle side BC is equals to side QR. So when this property is followed, it is known as side angle side congruence criteria. Clear everyone? So here we had completed the second criteria of this lesson. Moving toward the third criteria. What is the third criteria we are going to see? The third criteria you are going to see is angle side angle congruence criteria. So angle side angle congruence criteria, if under a correspondence two angles and included side. So dear student, as the word एंगल साइड एंगल, तो यहाँ पर दो एंगल होगा और बीच का साइड. ओके, सपोज आई एम हैविंग अ ट्रायंगल, लेट इज कंसिडर अ ट्रायंगल. Side angle congruence criteria we are going to see. So if we are having a triangle A B C and the triangle PQR, this is the two triangle. So two angles, suppose angle A will be equals to angle P, okay, angle B will be equals to angle Q. then इन दोनों एंगल्स के बीच में जो साइड एक्ट कर रहा है, ये साइड जो है AB वो कॉमन है दोनों एंगल के लिए. सिमिलरली पी क्यू जो साइड है वो कॉमन है दोनों एंगल के लिए, पी और एंगल क्यू के लिए, तो वही साइड लेना है. ओके, लिसन द वर्ड व्हाट आई एम सेइंग. टू एंगल्स, दो एंगल्स, एंड द इंक्लूडेड साइड ऑफ अ ट्रायंगल्स. इंक्लूडेड साइड ऑफ द ट्रायंगल्स मीन्स जो साइड, जो दो एंगल्स जिस साइड पे बना होगा, जो कॉमन साइड होगा उन दो एंगल्स के लिए, वो जो है वो सेकंड वाले ट्रायंगल के दो एंगल्स और कॉमन साइड की इक्वल होगा, तब जा कर के एंगल साइड एंगल कॉन्करेंस क्राइटेरिया फॉलो होगा. एट दैट टाइम एंगल साइड एंगल कॉन्करेंस क्राइटेरिया इज बीइंग फॉलोड. सो हियर वी कैन कंसिडर द सेकंड. suppose a triangle ABC is there and the triangle PQR is there. We can say that the triangle ABC is congruous to the triangle PQR under which side angle side congruence criteria, when angle A is equals to angle P, then angle C is equals to angle R and this side AC is equals to PR. Then only we can say that the triangle ABC is congruous to the triangle PQR under angle side angle congruence criteria. Clear everyone? Now moving towards the last criteria of this lesson, which is RHS criteria. In the RHS criteria, I have already told you that it is applicable for right angle triangle. Right angle triangle, one of the angles should be right angle triangle, that means 90 degree. Then H, it signifies the, what H signifies? H signifies the hypotenuse, isn't it? What the H signifies? H signifies the hypotenuse. Okay, A B C, right angle at B, P Q R, right angle at Q. So here what we can say that by RHS side hypotenuse property, right hypotenuse side congruence criteria, what it says that the hypotenuse and one side of a right angle triangle are respectively equal to the hypotenuse and one of the another right angle triangle, then the triangles are congruent. Right angle triangle, that means angle B is equals to angle Q is a 90 degree. As we are talking about a right angle triangle, then one of the angles should be 90 degree. So angle B is equals to angle Q, as both are 90 degree. Then hypotenuse H, so AC is hypotenuse here in this triangle, and in this triangle P R is hypotenuse, isn't it? It's a hypotenuse and its measurement should be, suppose if it is AC is 5 cm, that means PR is also 5 cm. Now S that means side. So side में आप या तो उसका बेस ले सकते हैं या तो उसका परपेंडिकुलर ले सकते हैं, कोई भी साइड. सो वी आर कंसिडरिंग BC. So here we are going to consider as QR. So here the base should be also C. So we can say that the triangle ABC is congruent to the triangle PQR by RHS congruence criteria when the hypotenuse and one side of the right angle triangle equal to the hypotenuse and one side of another right angle triangle, then the two triangles are congruent to each other. So dear student, here we had completed the explanations of the chapter number 7 criteria. As again I am repeating the same word, this chapter before your pre-midterm I had already explained you in the video. Notes also is being given by me. This we are going to take as a revision because this is our kind of a tough chapter, so we are having again the revision of this chapter. So dear student, tomorrow we are going to have the exercise 7.1. okay, so be prepared for that. And for today, thank you everyone.